I own multiple companies that have employees. Can I apply on behalf of each company, or am I limited to one due to common ownership? Different banks giving different answers.
This is ambiguous, but the intent is to keep each company's employees functioning. In the PPP loan, you're not required to tell what the ownership of the company is, are you?
No. Well,
in the EIDL loan, you are.
In the PPP loan application, you do list each owner and the percentage that they own.
That's all. They're only interested in people over 20% owners.
And I think they're doing that, Lee, is to see if you have related entities with more than 500 employees, like if you're a chain or something like that.
Yeah, the intent is to aggregate your employees, and if you aggregate all of these small businesses together, and together they don't qualify as a small business, then you're probably in trouble. But even if together they are not over the small business rules, more than 500 employees, that sort of stuff, then I really don't think you have anything to worry about, and you should be able to apply for each one of them.
I want to know more about the small business loan that will be forgiven. Are there other strings attached? This is what our course goes through. We can't explain our whole course during this Q&A question, but yeah, there's lots of strings attached. We will make sure you understand those strings and don't get tangled up in them. I own and operate 2 sole proprietor businesses. My heating business is run by me with no employees, and I don't do payroll deductions. I don't make much here, but it is profitable. My property management business also has no employees or payroll deductions. I have run in the negative with our rental properties. Do I qualify for any of these programs? Yeah, one of them sounds like net income from sole proprietorship. They'd qualify for the PPP loan and possibly the EIDL loan. The rental company, they have no employees, so
you're probably not going to get much out of that. At most, the rent that you receive is passive or unearned income, and it will not be included in the calculations for the PPP.
We acquire other small businesses, assuming that a small business we purchase could qualify for EIDL. Could I still apply for EIDL loans even if I just got ownership of the company? That's a good question too. So he's asking, he bought a business, Lee, from somebody else. He's just starting it from the new owner. Can he still get the loan?
Well, as long as he's probably kept the EIN number or the employer identification number, the tax ID for the business, and the ownership has simply changed. The business was in business last year, 2019. We can still get all of the payroll information and the stuff we need to calculate the PPP and the EIDL loans and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, he should be able to apply for that. Now, is this the guy that said he purchases businesses? That's his business?
No.
That's another one. Okay, keep going. Anyway, what's the next one?
We acquire small businesses. Could I still apply for EIDL loans if I just got ownership of the company?
I think we just answered that.
We did.
The answer is if you have the same EIN and you've just changed ownership, yeah, you could probably still apply.